Hey y'all, my name is Danielle, and I just wanted to come on real quick and share with you a few things that I plan on making this week. This week, I plan on focusing on just dresses or sundresses. So I picked out a few patterns and fabrics and just wanted to share them with you. Hopefully, I can at least complete five pieces this week, but we'll see. And in no particular order, this one is McCall's 8312. That's what the pattern looks like. And I plan to make the shorter view B, but with these sleeves. So basically this yellow dress, just a little bit shorter. And I'm using this fabric. This is kind of feels like a poly cotton mix. I'm not really sure. It was one of the value bundles that I got a while back from Walmart, but it's kind of giving me Farm Rio, and that's sort of the inspiration for the dress. And really, the main reason I bought this fabric, it's got like reds, blues. The background is white. So that is one of the dresses that I plan to make this week. And I don't usually do batch cutting, but I will go ahead and set aside the fabric and the patterns. And I use Ziploc bags. I usually use the bigger Ziploc bags, the ones that are, I think they're 2-gallon. When I went to the store, they didn't have them. So I just went ahead and started with these regular size Ziploc bags. But I went to the Dollar Tree and I found these. I don't know how great the quality is, but it is 6 bags for $1.25. So I may switch out those. Let me just see how they are. Really, they don't need to be great quality just because I'm only using it just to hold the fabric and the pattern. So it's okay. It's a little thin. But I think I'll go ahead and switch out the patterns and fabrics to put in here just because it's bigger and it'll hold more. So one of the next dresses that I want to make is Simplicity 8874. And this is what this one looks like. And I plan to make this version. So it's got like a cap sleeve and does it have pockets? Does not look like it has pockets. But it's just a simple t-shirt dress. And the fabric I'm using is this lavender. It's a jersey knit. Oh, it might be a 4-way stretch. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so it stretches this way and this way. Not a whole lot of stretch, but it's very spring color. I don't really have a favorite color per se, but I do tend to gravitate towards purple. So that's that. And if I finish this one, it looks like it'll be a pretty easy or pretty quick sew. So if I finish this one in this lavender, there's a green jersey that I'm going to use to make another one. Just because it looks like it'll sew up pretty quickly, I feel like I'll have time to make both of them. So we'll do the lavender and a green. And this is all stuff that I'm planning to do this week. So between now and next Monday, because after that, I want to focus on either tops or bottoms, like shorts or skirts. And this is just me kind of being strategic about things that I sew so I can make sure I'm making things that I actually need and I want to wear. So that's the reason for that. And I tend to wear more dresses in the spring and summer. So that's why I'm starting with dresses. And I will put these in this bag. I think I have about 4 that I am like almost 100% certain I'll get done. All right, the next one is McCall's 7950. Yeah, and I'm going to do the version that the model is wearing in that striped fabric. I have this stripe fabric. I don't remember when I bought this, but I've had it for a while. And when I saw this pattern, I knew this was going to be the one that I wanted to make using that fabric. It's got buttons, so that is the only thing that looks like it'll make it take a little bit longer. Otherwise, it looks like it'll be pretty quick to sew. I don't really think, is the color coming true? Color is a little off, but this is what I'm doing with this one. So I'm hoping by next Monday, I will have at least 5 dresses completed. So we'll go ahead and put this one in its own bag. I don't think I have buttons either. I usually don't sew things that have buttons, so I'm pretty sure I don't have any buttons, but yeah, I'll have to get some because I don't think I have any. And this one, I'm not really certain that this is the fabric I'm going to use for this particular dress. So this is actually a blouse pattern right here with the flutter sleeve. I don't know if you can really see. Yeah, the flutter sleeve. But what I plan to do is cut this like maybe just under the bust line, like maybe Empire, and then do 2 rows of gather. So what I'll do is once I cut it here, I'll measure this and then do a ruffle about 1.5 times that circumference, and about maybe 6 inches deep, and then I'll do another one. So it'll probably have 2 or 3 tiers to make it a skirt. I'm sorry, a dress, to make it a dress. So I'll add tiers of ruffles to the top to make it a dress. Probably going to add pockets too. And this is the line drawing. Maybe you can get a better idea of what it looks like. But this is Berta 6313. I don't have, yeah, Berta 6313. So taking this flutter sleeve top and making it into a dress with gathered tiers and pockets. And this fabric, like I kind of wanted to make this into some shorts. So I'm not sure if I'll change it and pick something else, but as of right now, this is the fabric I'll be using. And it's sort of a crinkle cotton fabric. I think I only have 2 yards and it's 45 inches wide, I think. So it may not be enough. Like, since I really don't have a pattern specifically for the dress that I want to make, I'll have to do the measurements and then see if it'll work. If not, I'll just do something else with it. But this is potentially going to be made out of this fabric. And that's another reason why I don't like batch cutting things, because sometimes I change my mind. Like, sometimes I'll have a fabric and in my mind I'll see a certain thing, and then later on when I get ready to make it, I don't want to make it. So I cut right when I'm about to sew it, because I've got things that I batch cut before, and then when it was time to sew it, I changed my mind about it. So it's just sitting there, just wasted fabric. So potentially that's what this is for. And this one, I'm not sure what fabric I want to use. This is Simplicity 9702. So I recently made this one, and I'll share it in my next video. But what I did was, basically it was this shorter dress, and I left off the sleeves. So it's just a sleeveless dress, and I left off that bottom ruffle. But the main reason I wanted to sew it is like this detail right here. It kind of curves, and then it's gathered right here. And that's kind of the kind of dress I wanted. I also added, well, it does come with pockets. But I made this in a black and white gingham fabric, and it was really pretty. It was just, came out exactly like I wanted. So I want to make another one, and it was really quick for me to sew. I just don't know what fabric I want to use for it. So this one, I'll figure out what fabric I want to use. I have a bed sheet that I was thinking about using. This one. The only thing is that I cannot unsee it as a bed sheet. So I don't know if I really want to make this into a garment. Or maybe I'll make pajamas out of this later, but this is kind of one that I was thinking about. It's a microfiber sheet set, so it's really light. It'll be good for spring and summer, but I'm not sure if I want to use this or something else. What else? There's a couple of other ones, but I don't know if I'll get to these this week. So one would be this pattern. So this one, McCall's 8084, but no, sorry, it's not. I'm looking at the other one. This one is, it's got just a bin number. I don't see a pattern number, but this is one that Walmart would have on, they have like a display with different patterns, but this is also a new look. I'll see if I can find the new look pattern. I think I've got a copy of it, but I want to make this dress, but in the longer length. Let's see if there's a picture. It's probably just on the guide sheet. So yeah, this dress, which is the same as that one, it's just a longer length. And if I make this one, it's going to be, let me grab the fabric. It'll be out of this fabric. So let me show you the dress again. So that dress out of this fabric. And it looks like it's really easy to sew. I think I made the romper, or the jumpsuit before. And it was pretty easy sew thing. But yeah, this is one of the things that I'm considering for this week also. And the other one, and I know I'm not going to make all of these, but I usually pull more just so I'll have the options, because like I said, when I get ready to sew, sometimes I change my mind. So I've got more options. And the other would be this one, and this is McCall's 8084. It's a discontinued pattern. And what I want to do is this dress, but longer like this. So I want the sleeve that has the elastic on the sleeve, but longer. And I made this one before. I really liked it, and I just want one that's longer. And that would be, did I pick a fabric? No, I have not chosen a fabric for this one. So I'll have to look on the shelf and see. Yeah, I don't know what fabric I want to use, but this is definitely one that I want to try to get done this week. That's it for all the dresses that I want to sew within the next week. I'll check in with you on Monday to let you know what I was able to complete. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end of the video, please give this video a like. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing for more sewing and DIY related content. Have a great day.